I don't even think I'm actually getting over it yet because I was up all night with a fever last night. So yeah, I'm still going through it. But I hope you guys are all doing well. I thought I would just like do a little, I don't know, we could just do a little vlog and catch up because I feel like we moved and then literally the whole world came to a halt. Like, I feel like the whole month of October was just erased from my life. I feel like it's almost end of the year, like at this point. I feel like I just completely missed fall. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same just because of everything that's happening in Palestine. Every time I wake up, I like get on my phone immediately to check the updates and everything just continues to get worse. Last night, they actually raided Al-Shifa hospital and just at a loss for words. And I just wanted to encourage everyone to keep calling your representatives and just keep protesting and keep speaking up and keep sharing. And I really think we're making a difference, but it's just not coming fast enough. I thought we'd do a little catch up because I haven't been sharing like any of my personal life at all recently. The other weekend we went to a protest. It was my first ever protest. It was in Dallas and I didn't want to like leave Alaina at home, so we wound up taking my mother-in-law with me and she watched Alaina while we went to the protest, and we took Jonah with us. And I did get like a couple clips I can insert. It was so nice just being around so many people who believe in the same thing. And I mean, I feel like that sense of community is so healing, even in such times like these when sometimes, I mean, especially for me as a mom, I'm home a lot of the times with just my babies and just, I don't know, I just feel like I'm glued to my phone sometimes. And I think being with community and just fighting for something together is so healing and just so empowering. Omar went to the Washington DC protest and I believe there were like almost at least 200,000 people there. I think I can put the exact number on screen. And then he also went to the Austin protest, which also was huge. And it's just so amazing seeing like so much support for Palestine around the whole world. I wish that the people of Gaza could see all the people literally in the streets fighting for them. I think in London, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the London protest, which was last weekend, was like 1 million people, which is just crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been the best about taking care of my mental health this past month at all. But some things that I've been trying to do that I thought I would just share with you guys in case you guys have been feeling the same is just trying to be with people. Like, I talked about the protests, but it could even just be like calling a friend. Anytime that I like talk to my sisters or do a FaceTime call, I instantly feel so much better and less alone. So like just talking to friends, getting out of your house, getting fresh air, going on walks, getting movement in. I feel like all of us as a community right now are really struggling mentally, and I think it's really important to just talk about how we need to nurture ourselves in order to be able to fight for what's right and be able to stand up for Palestine and just show up for our families. I'm sure a lot of you guys are following all those Instagram accounts like Eye on Palestine, Sean King, all of the reporters on the ground like Macys. And just seeing all of those traumatic videos and images, I feel like it's important for us to, you know, see them and be able to feel everything that we need to feel, but also take breaks from that because, I don't know, personally, I just don't feel like humans were built to take in that amount of trauma. I was talking to somebody the other day and I was saying like, it's like people who are in the army and saw all of these things and had PTSD when they came back from war. Like literally now everybody is seeing those same things in real time on our phones. And we think that that's not gonna affect us like mentally. It is, you know? So I don't know, I just wanted to like remind you guys to give yourself grace and just take care of yourselves, and especially you moms who need to show up for your families. My dad was such a good sport doing that video with me last week. We wanted to put out like some kind of educational video that really went into like the history and like just laid it all out. Also, while, you know, celebrating the Palestinian culture with making kufta, one of our like household staple dishes growing up. And I think it was, honestly, I don't know how many people it actually reached outside of our community. And sometimes it's frustrating because like Muslims already know and are already supporting Palestine. And sometimes I want to like reach people outside of our community to show them another perspective. I think we did reach some, but you know, wasn't the majority. But either way, I think it's important because in my family, we're Palestinian. We've grown up hearing these stories all of our lives, but you know, if you're not Palestinian, then you may not have known the whole history. And sometimes it's nice to be able to understand it fully so that when you're having conversations with people, I mean, it's nice to be like educated so you can answer questions properly and stuff. So anyways, I'll have it linked below if you guys haven't watched that video and you're interested. I'm not really doing much today. Alaina's at preschool right now, and since I was sick, I was just planning on kind of taking it easy and just editing on my computer a little bit today. But I want to take you guys around the house and give you guys some like house updates of like the progress of decorating and all that stuff. I didn't film all of it for YouTube, but I did film some of it for like reels. I just feel like I haven't talked to you guys and like updated y'all in so long, and I have so much new stuff to share. Also, Jonah is 5 months. Well, he will be on the 15th. What's the date? It's the 15th. He's 5 months old. I cannot believe it. I can show you guys him a little bit later. We can do a little baby update. But I also did his nursery, so I can give you guys a little peek in there. I organized my pantry, my medicine cabinet. Pretty much everything is furnished. I just need to like add the last final touches to things. As far as a little like postpartum update, my postpartum hair loss, it began like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and it's just like so annoying. I remember this happening around 4 or 5 months after I had Alaina as well. You just find your hair everywhere. It's so annoying, and I need to get a haircut. Even though I just got a haircut like literally a month ago, but I feel like I need another one. Another thing is whenever I went to get my haircut last time, I took Alaina and she got her first haircut. And it was so cute. She's actually getting to the age now where she can like sit and listen and stuff. Goodness, it took us a long time to get here, but she did really good, and her hair is so gorgeous, mashallah. Speaking of Alaina, we had her 3rd birthday party a few weeks back. We also did like a little housewarming. It was like a housewarming slash Alaina's birthday party, and it was so fun. She had a ball. We had like this big bounce house with a little ball pit and a slide, and it was perfect. Her and her little toddler friends were just having a ball with that thing. We had all of our family and friends over, and it was just really, really nice. I can insert some footage from that right now.
Look who's here. Hello. So cute. Alaina just changed into her gorgeous princess dress. I can link the dress below. It was a little dry. I know. I wish I'd had it for Lauren's wedding because it's literally so cute. It's from one of my followers. She has a small business, so I'll link it.
Really? This is wonderful.
Yes. Hello, look who woke up. We had like a 3.5 hour nap. Not 3.5, 2.5. He's in a very good mood now. I also got ready. I don't think I even shared what I was wearing.
You look so cute, Lena.
Cute, show my dress.
This is old from Zephyr.
It's so cute.
I've been up to. How is it already Thanksgiving next week? The fact that it's like almost the end of November is crazy, but Amanda and Lauren are coming next week. I'm really excited to see them and have some sister time. They came down for Alaina's birthday, but that was almost a month ago, so it'll be really nice to see them. Okay, I feel a little bit more put together. And now I'm gonna show you guys some of the updates around the house. I didn't update you guys on my bedroom. Most of our furniture we got custom made. It looks very similar to the Restoration Hardware bed, but we got it custom made overseas. I'm so happy with it. The only thing that I'm really missing for the room now is a rug. I think I might use the one that's currently in our living room. I just needed a rug in the living room, and it's honestly a little bit too small for the living room. I think it'd be perfect in here. It's like a dark kind of like charcoal gray. I'm loving how it turned out. And then I moved the Amazon tree, like the little olive tree, in here. and it looks so nice. I kept the same nightstands and lamps from the old house, same bedding. This is the mirror that was in our dining room. I just moved it in here, and I love how it just fits perfectly right there. Honestly, this would be a cute spot for like outfit of the days. Love it. Right now we have the old rocking chair and this mini crib in here, basically because Jonah still sleeps in my room, and then we actually got a new crib and a new rocking chair for his nursery that I'm going to show you guys in just a second. So he's actually sleeping right now, but as soon as he wakes up, I'll show you guys in there. Wanted to show you guys the progress with the living room, and especially since we showed you guys our castlery sectional when we first moved in and it was just empty in here. And now you can see how we styled everything. Pretty much complete. The only thing that really needs to be finalized in here is our curtains, which we have them. We just need to literally put them up, which I'm kind of dreading. I went ahead and decorated the cabinets in here. This is all stuff I had from the old house. I was actually really surprised, like I didn't have to get anything new. All of these books are like thrift store books that are covered in fabric that we used for the last Amazon the drop shoot. It just worked out perfectly that I could use them in the new house to decorate these shelves. Some of these books are actually some photo albums, just some memories. I have literally our wedding album and like some pictures of Alaina and stuff, but the rest is literally just decor. They just installed this little like insert with the spheres, and it just looks so like modern. I really love how that turned out. We are going to be changing out this rug. I do like the gray, but it's honestly a little bit too small. Like we need something that fills in all the space. We've got JoJo's decor, but honestly, it just makes me sad because he's about to grow out of the swing. Something else I wanted to mention about the couch is that, I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram stories, but I had this thing like fully covered in blankets because Alaina had gotten like a little stain on it, and I was just literally going crazy like with the stains, and I didn't know what to do because I thought this fabric was like a performance fabric, but it turned out it wasn't a performance fabric. It's a linen blend which leaves like water stains. Actually, one of you guys on Instagram sent me this product. It's like a non-toxic Scotch Guard. It's basically like a water or like a liquid repellent type of spray that you can spray all over the couch. It's crazy, like literally beads of water will just roll off the fabric now, and it's also easier to clean up just like little stains and stuff. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'll leave it down below. I didn't want to use Scotch Guard just because it's full of so many chemicals. We put these mirrors above the cabinets as well. This is very much inspired by Restoration Hardware. This is something they do at their showrooms. They have like little pots and bowls and stuff that they also add up there, so maybe I will do that one day. These are actually just leaning. We've got to actually get them fully mounted as well. We added glass to the coffee table. So this coffee table and the side table were custom made, and they're just very high quality pieces that I want to be able to keep for as long as possible. And with my kids and everything, I just know that they're going to get destroyed. So the glass people who did like our shower glass and like our mirrors, they came and measured and they put a glass topper. I don't prefer the look to the glass as much as I do just plain, but I know that this will just preserve it so much better than having it just be open with nothing on top. One other thing though is that since it's like low to the ground, Alaina loves running on top of this thing and jumping on it, and her footprints get all over the glass, but at least I can wipe them off and still protect the table. Now we're about to walk into the pantry. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the footage of me organizing because I did get a clip of just like putting together and like setting up the pantry. Here is the final result. We made this, or I designed this pantry so that this would be like the first thing that you see when you walk in. So this would be like all the organized, pretty stuff on display. And then back here we have just like all the back stock and like appliances and things like that. These little containers are glass, which I kind of worry about a little bit long term just with kids and also with myself, I guess too. I hope that I can keep these in good condition. I'll also link the labels. These are the labels. I got them on Amazon and I'm very impressed with like the selection. There was pretty much every single label that I needed for my pantry, so I'd highly recommend this one. And I really love the quality of them as well. People were giving me a hard time in my DMs because I showed a picture of like a sneak peek, and people were saying that I couldn't put on a straight label to save my life. Which they're kind of true, but the labels are good enough quality where you can peel it off and then put them back on. It's a little bit difficult, but it does work. This is the rest of the pantry organized. We have a lot of the stuff is from the old house. We have these can organizers, we have the Lazy Susans for all of the oils and vinegars. I'll go ahead and link all of the organization products in the description box for you guys. It's the next day. I don't know what happened yesterday, but I had to take off my makeup and call it a day. Like I felt terrible. And then I wound up going to sleep at like 6:30. I was so tired. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and do the nursery update because it's not completely finalized, but I don't know really how much more I'm going to be adding because I just like things to be a little bit more simple anyway. But we got a new crib and we got a new rocking chair, and there's just a few new little details, so let me show you guys around. So here's a little overview. I worked with Baby Leto over on my Instagram, and we got the crib, which is this like really pretty like acrylic and wooden design. I liked it because it was like really minimal and modern. And then we also got the rocking chair, which is actually electronic, and it's a recliner as well, which is really, really nice. I also had this little mobile that I got on Etsy. It's got like little clouds and stars and a moon, and I just thought it was so sweet. This lamp is from Target. I just recently got it. It's from their Studio McGee line. I love this. It has a really pretty texture. You can't really see it that good. And then I added this brown pillow and just like a little teddy bear and a little teddy blanket. I just love teddy bears for a little boy. I feel like this is just kind of the vibe, just very neutral. I went with this black and white rug because I wanted to tie in the darker colors from the dresser, which this is from our old house that we had in our bedroom there, and it worked perfect for our little changing table. Then I just recently got this little teddy diaper caddy to just kind of tie everything together. But that is how it's looking. I still need curtains, but that's kind of the last thing that I need in here. If you guys have any more ideas on what I can add to the room, someone was telling me to put like a little wooden name sign above the crib or something, but since we have the paneling back here, I don't know if I really want to add anything. But let me know what you guys think. Omar's got Jonah. I told him, give me the baby. We got to do a baby update. Let's do a baby update.
Baby update.
It's 5 months. I think he turned 5 months like yesterday or
literally like yesterday.
He's gotten so big, mashallah. His last doctor's appointment, he was on track for a 6 to 9 month old.
Yeah, he was like
mashallah.
in the 90+ percentile for
weight
and height.
And height, I don't know, but he's a big boy. He's drooling so much, but he doesn't have any teeth yet.
Not yet, but he keeps scratching his gums a lot.
Yeah, and I can kind of feel one under the gums. It just hasn't like come out yet. He is starting to sit up, which is so, like, he's doing things way sooner than Alaina did.
He's gonna do it, I know you. There you go.
You sitting up, baby? Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. He is like so smiley. Yeah. I compare everything to Alaina because that's all I know, but she was not a smiley
Alaina
baby.
was so serious all the time.
She was so serious.
Yeah.
But he will smile. Boo. Oh, boo. Ah, boo.
There we go.
Ah, boo. Yeah.
Alaina it was so hard to get her to do just
I know, honestly.
Like, not hard, yeah.
He is such a sweet baby, mashallah. We have not sleep trained.
Yeah.
But, you know, one step at a time.
It's never gonna happen, okay? Mark my words. In my room. Mark my words.
Omar is sleeping with Alaina and I am sleeping with Jonah.
Yeah.
So
we haven't sleep trained either one of our kids.
We will see when me and Omar are gonna get to be in the same room again. What else can we say about
He's eating some,
started
feeding him some solids.
We did start him on solids because the doctor said we could, and it just like
we started him like two or 3 weeks ago, actually, just tasting things.
Yeah. And at first he really wasn't interested. Like, we would put things in his mouth and he wouldn't really know what to do. Yeah. But now, like, if we're eating, he tries to grab it. Like, he's so interested. Yeah. He's starting to roll. Like, he's gotten really good at rolling. This baby, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be walking sooner than Alaina did. Yeah. Which Alaina, she started walking around 13 or 14 months.
Yeah, I think 14 months.
And this one, maybe even before
maybe
a year.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the update. Alhamdulillah, he's healthy and happy.
Alhamdulillah.
That's all that matters.
Very, very needy.
Yeah.
It won't take a pacifier. So.
Yeah, I'm still the pacifier. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of the house updates that we've done recently. Before I end this video, I actually wanted to talk about one of my sponsors to this channel, which they're not sponsoring today's video, but since the Palestine movement started, BetterHelp was actually put under a lot of scrutiny because people thought that they were really only in support of Israel. This was because they came out with a statement saying that they were offering 6 months of free therapy to those affected by the war. And I wanted to make sure that I was working with brands who don't only just support Israel, obviously. So I wanted to reach out to them and get some kind of a statement to see what their stance was on this. And I actually found out that they're offering 6 months of free therapy to anyone affected by this crisis, including Palestinians, including those who are supporting Palestinians and are hurting because of the war. So this was the statement that they sent over to me. Hi, we appreciate your concerns and would like you to give us the opportunity to share more about our social impact response to the war in Israel. 3 years ago, we launched our crisis relief program, which provides free therapy to people affected by crisis situations worldwide. This program has helped thousands of people impacted by Hurricane Ian, the Highland Park shooting, the attack on the LGBTQ community in Colorado Springs, the Maui fires, the war in Ukraine, and many others. We're always saddened when we need to start another crisis relief initiative. At the same time, we're proud to offer free mental health care and support to those who so critically need them. BetterHelp, giving 6 months of free therapy to those impacted by the attack and the ensuing war, is available to those who need help, regardless of location, religion, or nationality. We are saddened and condemn the loss of all innocent lives. Like our other crisis relief programs, we are not involved any more than simply providing free mental health support to those who need it. So that made me feel much better about continuing to work with them, and I just wanted to provide that to you guys who might use the service and would help you feel better about continuing to use them. Being a blogger in today's world is literally so hard, and my goal actually is to be able to get away from working with companies because everything kind of ties back to Israel. It's crazy how many brands actually support that country. So my goal, inshallah, within the next couple of years, I would love to have my own brand so that I do not have to rely on any of these companies that support Israel. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you guys for all of y'all's support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.